name is Nelson Nelson, and these are the wonders of coconut oil. Think about this. The Center for Disease and Control recently came out with results that show that 1 out of every 88 8-year-old children had a form of autism. Also, take this into account. The CDC also reported that over 5 million Americans have a form of Alzheimer's. Well, think if there is a way to treat not only these, but Parkinson's and hypothyroidism. The simple answer is coconut oil. In researching this product, I have found that coconut oil has an assortment of uses and comes in a variety of products that we already know. In this speech, I want to share with you what coconut oil is, its amazing benefits, and why you're just now learning about it. I'll initiate by telling you where it originated from. Coconut oil is an edible oil extracted from the kernel or meat of matured coconut harvested from the coconut palm. That has provided the primary source of fat for the natives in tropical places like the Philippines and Samoa for thousands of years. Studies done on the natives of these Pacific islands indicate that a diet high in coconut oil consumption shows that these populations are in generally good health and don't suffer as much from many of the modern diseases of Western civilizations where it is seldom consumed. Coconut oil is commonly used in cooking to saute or fry. Unlike unsaturated oils, it is not prone to oxidation. Another use is that it's an important base ingredient for the manufacturing of some moisturizers and soaps. Coconut oil is highly saturated and in its natural unrefined form has a shelf life of more than 2 years. Because of this, in recent years, virgin coconut oil has become increasingly popular in natural food circles and with vegans. Now, how does it cure these diseases? Here's how it appears to the coconut oil works. In patients with Alzheimer's, insulin resistance prevents their brain cells from accepting glucose, their primary fuel. Without it, the cells die. There is an alternate fuel, known as ketones, which cells easily accept. Ketones are metabolized in the liver soon after eating. Insulin resistance doesn't just affect people with Alzheimer's, but also most people with dementia, multiple sclerosis, diabetes, Parkinson's, ALS, and even autism. One of the latest studies about early detection of AD appeared in the European Journal of Internal Medicine, Nutrition and Alzheimer's Disease, the detrimental role of a high carbohydrate diet, in which defines nicely how the brain is dependent upon cholesterol. The brain represents only 2% of the body's total mass, but acquires almost 25% of the total cholesterol. Cholesterol is required everywhere in the brain as an antioxidant and electrical insulator, as a structural scaffold for the neural network, and a functioning component of all membranes. Cholesterol is also utilized in the wrapping and synaptic components in the synaptic delivery of the neurotransmitter and plays an important role in the formation and functioning of synapses in the brain. They point to several studies that show a lack of cholesterol present in the brains of AD patients, which is so vital for several functions, and also note that other studies show this cholesterol deficiency in dementia and Parkinson's disease. In contrast, high cholesterol levels are positively correlated with longevity in people over 85 years old, and in some cases has been shown to be associated with better memory function and reduced dementia. A diet with adequate amounts of saturated fats is essential to keeping HDL high cholesterol levels. Those with deficiencies and suffering from neurological disorders need to consider a diet that is high in saturated fats. In stark contrast to the mainstream dietary advice for low-fat diets that might be causing many of these late-in-life diseases. AD might be considered as a neuroendocrine disorder of the brain, or so-called type 3 diabetes. Other observations have noted an association of AD with mitochondrial dysfunction. which is also common in Parkinson's disease and ALS. A study in 2010 used coconut oil to show that a diet enriched in the saturated fatty acids of coconut oil offered strong advantages for the protection against oxidative stress and heart mitochondria. Another major advantage the saturated fat of coconut oil provides is its ability to provide the brain with an alternate source of energy in ketones. Ketones are high-energy fuels that nourish the brain. Our body can produce ketones from stored fat while fasting or in starvation. But they can also be produced by converting medium-chain fatty acids in certain foods. Coconut oil is nature's richest source of these medium-chain triglycerides, otherwise known as MCTs. Where has it been all my life? Coconut oil was once prevalent in Western countries like the United States. With a long shelf life and a melting point of 76 degrees, coconut oil was a favorite in the baking industry. But a negative campaign against saturated fats in general, and coconut oil in particular, led to most food manufacturers abandoning it in recent years in favor of hydrogenated polyunsaturated oils. They come from the main cash crops in the U.S., particularly soy. Because much of the saturated fat of coconut oil is in the form of lauric acid, coconut oil may be a better alternative to partially hydrogenated vegetable oil when solid fats are required. In addition, virgin coconut oil is composed mainly of MCTs, which may not carry the same risk as other saturated fats. Coconut oil is nature's richest source of lauric acid with over 40% and has had more than 50 years experience in combating pathogens. Lauric acid is so disease-fighting that it is present in breast milk. Alas, the time has come. As you have heard and witnessed, coconut oil is truly remarkable. I have focused on what coconut oil is, the health benefits, and where it has been. The polyunsaturated oils that we see today were not a big part of the diet of previous generations. So how has the health of Americans changed now that these oils are, for the most part, all one finds on the supermarket shelves across the U.S.? For the sufferers of these diseases, this could possibly change how you think about oils. Thank you.